Deion Sanders on haters, this ice bucket dropping over their head with it. Extra the cred with it. You either fight or flight, I ain't one for the ledge living.
Today, from Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, it's Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And a peek at the man under center. He has 5 full years in the league under his belt, now in year number 6.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The numbers on the ground for Martin a week ago: 16 carries, 55 yards.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt they made some slight adjustments in how they're going to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Complete, it's Johnson. So 8 yards on the completion there, and 3rd and 8 now.
This defense for the Steelers, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
This complete to Martin. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Open man is Uzomah.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
Back to the ground, Martin. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah.
And he is going to have a Jets 1st down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice, sustained series to begin the game, and it will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Martin.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is third down. They'll run it. Here's Martin.
Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.
It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Looking to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's third down. They'll look to throw here. Toward the pylon, caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Running for it, here's Martin. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there.
His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So they only needed a couple of feet there on 4th down, but they got more than that and then some as he takes this into the end zone.
And I love your description right there, right? 4th and short. They got that. No problem. Let's go ahead and get the rest of it. Finish it off in the end zone. Touchdown. Everyone goes away happy on that one.
Zuerlein good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
Taken in at the 3. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time.
They're led out by the former 3rd-round pick, now in his 11th NFL season, and that's Russell Wilson.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win like a good pitcher without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
Wilson's throw into the hands of Swan.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Up the middle they run with Bettis. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
The Steelers hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. Here's Wilson to throw.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up fourth. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on third down. And you make the home crowd go, shh.
There is a hush indeed. On fourth down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. That'd be ideal.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 2nd and 3. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. They run over center with Martin. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the catch made by Johnson. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. On 1st down, Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. A give to the fullback on the dive. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. It's brought in by Harris. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
Well, let's be honest about the whole thing. When you're looking for a reliable set of hands on 3rd down, the first thought is often not fullback. But that's who they turn to there, and he does a nice job of securing the football and picking up the 1st down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Wilson will throw again. Open man there is Swan, complete.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 40. A third down gain of 19.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. On the give, this is their fullback. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second and 11 at the 41. To throw is Wilson. He gets it complete to Harris. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
That one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And this will stay at a 7-point game. So here are the Jets now to take over. They're on the good side of this game right now with a lead, but they were on the bad side last week in that loss to Cincinnati. So now trying to make amends. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Up the middle, it's Martin. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. The Jets on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
That's big Cameron Hayward adding another sack to his career total.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now the Jets send on Braden Mann to punt.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
2 fantastic games coming up to wrap up Week 4, the first weekend in October. Tonight, the Chiefs and Buccaneers from Tampa. That's a rematch of Super Bowl 55, of course. And then Monday night, rematch of last year's NFC Championship game, the Rams and Niners from Santa Clara. Coverage on that one, 8:15 Eastern.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Now a give up the middle to Bettis. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Again, they'll run with Bettis. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
From the gun on third down, Wilson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Here's Presley Harvin now. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Jets will take over. New York ready to go again offensively. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to throw. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. There's your co-NFL record holder, T.J. Watt, doing what he does best, terrorizing quarterbacks.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Martin. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it. But it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop it before he could get to the marker.
Here's Braden Mann now as he's on to punt for New York. .43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he powers his way up past the 30. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. They'll try and run with their fullback. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Wilson. Throw right side, taken in by Swan. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 27-yard line. Up the middle, here's Bell. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
Now Wilson on first down. Flushed out right. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Russell Wilson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and we are tied at 7. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was Russell Wilson finishing things off with a touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Back to throw here. There's a short one caught by Uzomah. It'll go as a gain of 4. 3rd and 7 now. The Jets on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 7. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted.
And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football.
Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
After the interception, here's Wilson.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Wilson. And he's got it. Touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Steelers have moved out in front.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Taken in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. They'll set up a throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Again, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 38-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense.
as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations. Quite the accomplishment. They'll look to throw again.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick six for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick six in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and it's now 21-7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in week 4. Second half kickoff ready to go. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown.
So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick six.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense. Delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
Now Zuerlein on and the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
This taken in at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak and right now looking good in this one as well. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. Play action. It's Wilson. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. Call
call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Wilson. He's got it to Swan, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Quick slant to Brown. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Bettis is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now Wilson. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. On 3rd and goal, Wilson. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Steelers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Boswell good with the extra point. And a lead now up to 14. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll try the middle with Martin. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. And a 10th carry here for Martin. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll look to throw. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 1st down, here's the run with Martin. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll drop to throw. He gets this one to Johnson. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. T.J. Watt able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here's the Jets punter now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. He'll complete this one to Swan. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Throwing again here, Wilson. Got a man, it's Swan, complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. A run right side, it's Bettis to the 43, second down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 43. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the 39, Wilson. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Give running left, it's Bettis. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 16. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the right side, complete to Miller. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Here's Wilson. And it's caught. And in for the Steelers' touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Steelers are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. And New York set to take the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. And this offense on 3rd down today, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. Here it's 3rd and 3. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the fourth down play doesn't work. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Down to about the 22 here.
62 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory. And as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Here's Wilson. Touchdown! Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now.
And the Steelers are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. So that drive, 4 plays, and it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Fields it right around the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives them a first down. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Again, it's Johnson. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Back to throw again. Johnson with a completion over the middle.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. They'll look to throw here. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Looking deep downfield. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Pass interference. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Zuerlein connects on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. Here's Wilson to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away, no good. And the lead will hold at 3 touchdowns. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
This defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick 6.
And how about the way they've played this entire game? Not only have they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick 6s, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. He'll drop to throw.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
We saw a lot of that a week ago defensively from him. AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Just always seems to be around the football.
I like your observation there. Understands the game, understands positioning, can put himself in the right spot, and then make a play on the football.
And there's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
On the option, it'll be Wilson.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And to be frank, Charles, probably not too many people surprised at how this one turned out.
Yeah, I don't think so at all. I mean, they're such a good football team. They were at home. You know, you walked in and you looked at the advantages and you saw that they had most of them. It'd take a lot to try and even it up. I just thought 2 words for this ball game: methodical and predictable. And both of them came together.
So for Pittsburgh, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they will be at home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins.